Good afternoon. I hope everybody is well. It's Rachel here, and I am mucking around trying to figure out some covers for Easter journals. Got these postcards, which are super cute. They're sort of 1960s, 1970s, not particularly old. And so I wanted to have them on the cover, but I wanted to have them removable. So I have to think about that. So what I've done is I've got a few book covers. This one had a broken spine. So I've added a piece of cardstock. It's not even, but I don't think it matters. And I've attached it just with some tape. And you've seen me do that before. So I did that off camera. This one, I love the grunginess of this. I thought I'd do this Midori style. So 2 holes there and the elastic. I didn't really want to cover that, but I got a big gaping crack there. It's really in bad state of disrepair, this book. So I glued that there because that's strengthening the spine to receive, and it's just going to be one signature and a little Easter journal. And then this one is similar to the other one. I've just repaired it there. And then I had 2 more. I'm very ambitious. I won't have them done, you know, in time for Easter, but anyway, it is what it is. And then I've got this cover, which I quite like the spine, so I don't know whether I want to cover that up or not. And I've just reinforced it with some tape. It's just packing tape. And then this is the same. This is a similar one to that one, but it's all cracking there. So I'm probably going to stitch the signatures into this one and then cover that one as well. So most of them are going to have their spines covered. So I don't know how many will get done before, you know, then I get tired. But I thought I'd just start working on some of them because covers are hard. And lately, normally I really enjoy, I thought I might put this piece of beautiful fabric here. Normally I really enjoy doing the covers, but lately I have been lacking inspiration. So I've been struggling a little bit. So, but I do really like that there. And I have to cover that up, but I will do that afterwards. So I think I'm going to put, my glue needs to go. Oh, actually, no, I can't cover that up yet, can I? I'm going to clip it. I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to stitch my signatures into that. So I do not need to be covering that up. But I will clip it there because I want to figure out the cover. So we'll clip that there. And that's going to be that one. And I have to remind myself of these things because I keep forgetting. And then this one, this is the same deal. This one needs to, I'm going to stitch into that one. And I have all cut these lovely upholstery sort of fabrics. I love the oh my gosh, I love the ragged in it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Now this one is the same. I think it's nice to have them open that you can see. But I was thinking even with this one, I might even have the fabric come right up, even though the spine doesn't go right up. And so I think I'm going to have that one there. So let me find my scissors in my mess. And we'll cut that. Oh, watch out, everybody. Now, let me see here. Just going to put a snip there so I see. And then I'm just going to fold it over. That's how I like to cut because I'm very bad. I don't like to use, you know, cutters or anything because they're forever blunt. And then I just cut like that and I, you know, get a fairly nice line there. So that's going to go on there. So let's just figure this out. I might use this again on another one because I love those colors. I want the raggedy edge. I love raggedy edges. I never do anything neat and tidy. That's just, wouldn't be me, would it? And then I see incredible perfection and wonderfulness from other people. I think, oh, I should be more like that. But you know what? I've got to do me. So this is me. So I love that. So that's going to go to one side. I'll just, actually, you know what? I'll just clip it because I've got 5 flying around here and I could become very confused. It's got a bit of fluff on it too. We'll get rid of that. So I'll just clip that there just so I remember. Because I'm not gluing that one down either, am I? But I do need to figure out the cover. Okay, and then we have this one. Now this one is fairly flat. I could actually glue a faux spine in there. No, I think I'll stitch into that one. It's pretty cracked. It's only a paper thing. I feel like it doesn't really have to show. And I could stitch into it if I wanted to. Or I could have, I mean, this fabric is wonderful on those colors too. So I'm thinking possibly I might have this. No, I felt like I liked it more on the other one. This is the other side with the raggedy edge there. I could do that. It's very pretty. And then somehow I'm going to maybe add like something like little bits and pieces like that. So not that one necessarily, but stitch it on. And then I want to have these, but I want to create some kind of, oh, I like that one with that. Oh, that's nice. So we'll do that. I'll just put, oh, where that crease is, that's where I can cut it. I love this fabric. I've got a bigger piece of it. So that's going to go there. And again, I'm stitching into the spine. So Rachel, please do remember not to glue your fabric on first. It's not the end of the world. If you do, then you're just stitching it and you'll be able to see the stitching through the fabric. But I want the fabric to cover the stitching. I haven't even put the pages together. That's the next step. If I don't get cracking and get this done, I haven't got enough ephemera yet, but I'll eternally be making ephemera, and I'll never have enough stuff to, you know, I'll never get my books put together, and I have all this stuff. So I thought I quite like those together, so I'll leave that one in there. Now, I had this one. Now, I'm also going to cover in here with fabric, so you don't need to worry about that. But at the moment, I'm just looking at the exterior. And this one, I really like the spine. Look at that. It's kind of embossed and beautiful. But I do need to, even though there's going to be fabric glued on the inside, so it's not going anywhere, I would like to have a little something coming over here. So maybe I need to find, I did bring in a few bits and pieces. Oh, I dropped that on the floor. This is one of those silk fabrics. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, see, something like that. It wouldn't matter that it went over a little bit of the spine there. If I had something like that was on the floor, I would trim off all the extra bits, or maybe that bit there. Let me just, I might just trim. Will I trim that bit off or this bit? Oh no, we'll just put it there for the moment. I just want it to come here, and then maybe I could have, I don't know. It's a bit of a struggle wuggle lately. See, I could put that underneath. Something like that could possibly work. And then have some kind of, if I could have some kind of, not that one, I could have some kind of pocket that I could put those in. They're very big postcards. I could have a look and see if I had a smaller one. I don't know with this one. I could just have maybe this lacy bit and gather it a bit, and just, I think I'll do that without the fabric. So I'm just going to cut an amount off, and then what I'll have to do is stitch it. I'll have to put a few stitches in there to hold it like that, and I'll put that on there and glue it there. It's not particularly strong, but I really do like that, and I'm not covering too much of the spine. I think that's going to work for me. So that's what's going to happen on that one, and I'll have to decide about the image, if it's going to have one. It may not have one. And then we have this big one, and I didn't really want to cover all of that one up either, so I could, I mean, any of these would be good on this one, but I need to create, I like that one, I need to create my sort of pocket bit as well, and I could just have, again, just a pretty piece of that lacy bit there, just to embellish it. Just put that little bit of texture on there. I might decide to use the dotted tool. Just, you see, if you do something like that, then you're not completely covering up all the nice bits there. So I could have something like that. So let's just grab, I just use this thread, excuse me, grab a needle. My needles are, oh no, not that one. Oh, I've got some threaded here. Oh, a nice long piece already threaded, that's lucky. And I'm just going to put a few stitches in to hold my little pleat. Just one little pleat up the top here. Takes 2 seconds, unless you get tangled. There's not much to stitch into here. So I'm not going to go down, and normally I might go and stitch down there as well, but I don't have much to hold on to, so the glue will catch it. I will just stitch it up here. And then I will pause the video. I wanted to do a video this morning, but then my brother called and he was a bit chatty today, so the morning flew, and then we went to town to the there's like what they call a gastronomia, and they make lots of yummy pastas and things, and so we just bought some stuff for lunch. Do I need to put another one in? No, I think I'll leave it. And then we had lunch, and now here I am. I've been procrastinating a bit, and then I just decided if I don't turn on the camera, I'm off screen. I was sitting back relaxing. If I don't turn on the camera, I won't do my video for today. And you see I've got nothing to hold on to here. There we go. So how is everyone today? I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I mean, the weather here is glorious. It's 14 degrees Celsius and sunny, and it'll probably stay like that for quite a long time. So it's almost as warm as Sydney winter weather. Not quite, but almost. Okay, just a few stitches. Maybe I'll put one over there. So I do need to have a think about these covers, because I did want to, as I said, I wanted those to be removable, but I don't know if they will be. Okay, so that's that. We'll just put that over there. You never know, I might need to stitch something else. Put that back over there near that one. I'm going to chuck all the fabrics on the floor out of my way, because that's just confusing. Move these over here because we'll audition those later, even that one. I'm not gluing anything down yet because I need to figure it out, and then I need to do inside. Well, this one no, because this one I'm going to do a floating spine because it's a bit curved, so that has to be organized. But I've got to find some more cardstock because I'm out of it. Right, so what am I doing? I'm going to pause the camera and just grab a few things. So I'm back, and I have grabbed a few things, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I thought I could have a play. Now, that's going to annoy me. I'm just going to wrap that up and put that over there. And let's just have a little look here. So I've got a few options. I could have something like that on my cover, a vintage envelope. Oh, I've done that, but then I'll glue it and squish it up. Have that there, and I could put a pocket on it, a transparent pocket, and then put the envelope, the postcard in, and that could work. That could be quite interesting, but I'll need to find some acetate. Not that one. So I've got a few here. I want some more sort of more vintagey sort of ones, I think, because they're a little bit stronger, I feel. So that could be an option. Let's just play with this one and see what the options are. I've got this one here that's never been used. It's a lovely colour, and that could have a pocket. It could go on this big one, but I think I like that one more. The other option is not that one. I have, these are from the Vatican. I have some of these first of the month sort of envelopes, and I could slide the little cute envelope, the postcard, I can't speak. I've got other ones of those, so I could choose a different type if I didn't want to use the Vatican ones. That one's not bad. Anyway, that's an option. I've also got some vellum envelopes, which are nice and strong, and could use that, like cut it and then glue it, and then have that where I put that in. although you can't see it so well as I thought. What would happen if it were, does it fit in there? Because I could actually glue that down, trim it, glue it down, and it does fit in there. Oh, I like that. That could be good. I'm just looking at the different ideas. I do have some Cardi paper, which is recycled paper. It's a bit expensive to buy, but I wanted to give it a go. And it's cotton paper made in India. And people use it for watercoloring and stuff. I think that one's going to be too small, but I could glue that on there and then glue this on. I could trim it down a little bit and glue that behind it, but not that color. I was thinking maybe this soft color here would be nice, but I'd have, yeah, well, I would be trimming it down anyway. There's a few sheets of it. Oh, many sheets of it have come out. So yeah, something like that could be pretty, but maybe I need to. And I think I like the envelope idea more, so I've just got to find the right envelope. So let's put the card. I've never even used the Cardi paper. I bought it many moons ago and never used it. Now I am liking this. Actually, I could just trim one down now because I can always use it for something else. So let's measure. How big is my envelope? It is nearly 6. So if I cut my envelope, oh, I can't cut it that way. Well, let me put a little marking at around 6 there, because I can use that other bit that I've trimmed off somewhere else. Trim that off, and then I would actually close that. And that would go there, and that would slide in, you see. I probably could even cut it shorter. I think that's kind of cute, but we'd need something, maybe I'd glue something decorative, some decorative paper behind to add more excitement to it, but I just didn't want to attach down those postcards. So I could hop over here into the domain of the beautiful, oh yes, I think I'm going to like this, Florentine papers, and then attach this. And I could even make that a side tuck if I wanted to, just have a little bit of that showing. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm going to do, guys. And then I'll attach the lace here, like so. Okay. Oh, and I'm feeling a bit headachy, so let's just flip this over and put a marking so I'm going to trim it properly. Here and about here. Of course, I keep those bits because I can use them. Nothing in my world is ever straight, as you know. Okay. And then I need to get a nice amount of glue on there. Let's take this out. I think I might just trim it down a little bit. I want the card to poke out just a tiny bit. So I'm going to trim a bit off. So I could have made it a bit smaller. And that way, yes, that's going to be good. So I'm going to glue that on there. Where's my glue book? Here. I might use my Giotto glue stick because that's strong. So let me just grab one that is not the bodgy sloppy chops one. Here it is. So I am, well, yes, by the time this video goes up, I'm posting today on my Instagram. Mum's got some beautiful sort of Boro style stitched pieces that she's wanting to sell, that she's willing to sell because she hangs on to them. And so I'll have photographs and measurements, and I'll put I don't know whether she's left a much space around the images for me to put in a letter, but I will. But anyway, you'll just email me about them and I'll give you the details. I think that's crooked, but it is what it is. And I might do a little snipperoo there. In we go. And snip, just so it's easier. I just want to make sure I've glued it down properly. So let's just run this over. So yeah, I'll have the pictures on Instagram and then just email me. It's better if you email me because otherwise I might not, if you DM me, I might not see it. It's a little bit crooked. So that, I mean, you could miss out. And a couple of the pieces are really long, so they're actually would be really good you can cut them up and, you know, make journal covers out of them or wrap them around the spine like I've done before with Mum's pieces and have a bit of fun. And then there are other ones that are probably journal cover size. I can't remember. I haven't had a good look at the images yet, but they're beautiful. And then there's one that is gorgeous. It's probably more of a framer sort of one, or make it into a cushion. So I just wanted to give you a heads up because you might not see that. I think there might be 5 pieces available. She's working on some other pieces, but they won't be I don't know. Mum takes a while. She's, you know, she gets busy with all the different stitching projects, and so I don't know when they'll be ready. But she does use really beautiful antique. She's been collecting them for years. They're antique Japanese fabrics. So some of them are shibori, some of them are old pieces of boro and that sort of thing. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I'm going to slide it down. I'm not going to center it because I want to put my lace there. I want to make sure you get all your glue into all your bits. Now you could give this a spray if you wanted to with a spray adhesive. Like not a spray adhesive, a fixative spray that, you know, artists use when they on their paintings. They do. You can get matte ones, and you can spray things to protect them if you want to. I just got to make sure there's enough glue everywhere and then it's sticking. I might grab my thing because if my fingers get dirty, it's going to edge the glue right out. So make sure all my edges are. Just be careful with these old book covers too, sometimes wiping them with a wet one, because I've noticed sometimes their colour can come off. So don't rub too vigorously is what I'm trying to say. Don't want to have glue on your acetate, on your glassine I should say. So that's that, and I'll probably come and slide a bit of glue under the edges of that just to make sure it sticks. I might even do it now. No time like the present, because it is glassine and it does resist being stuck sometimes. The only thing about PVA glue obviously is it's not a quick drying glue, so you do have to push it down multiple times before it really takes. Anyway, I can come back and revisit that. I wanted to get this on. So I'll put some glue here. And then I'll smush it around with my finger. You don't want, when you're doing such a open sort of lace like this one, you don't want to have huge blobs of glue everywhere. Bring it down to there. Yeah, okay. Good to have a wet one nearby. And then just, I'm going to put that on there like so. I might even just sort of bunch it up a bit because I don't want, and that's going to go to there. And then I need to put some more down here. I didn't glue that there. I'll decide whether I want to do that later. I do want to put a bit of glue in here and just stick these bits down. That's better. And I might even just have that tuck in there because I want to be able to slide this. Let's see. Yeah, that'll slide in there. That's going to be cute. And you can have that. You can pull it back out then and have it. Because I don't know how often you might want to pull it out, but it's just cute that it can come out. And I may put something else on there, but I haven't decided yet. I think I might come down and do a little bit of collaging down here. And yeah, I think I'll probably put some old book page or something down there, but that's a start. That's a good start, I think. So we've got this little one, and I'm thinking, could have a little pocket. Let's just have a look. Have that up there. And let's see what happens. Or I can have an envelope. We'll visit the envelopes in a minute. And you see, the nice thing is if I don't attach down the postcards, I can then decide. Oh, I didn't slide it in. I can then decide, you know, which one is to go on which book. So that could be cute there. And I could decorate that just a little bit. So I think I will stick that one down. Just glue that. But do I want to, do I like with the other one, maybe not this paper, I might change my paper. I could have a paper behind like that, tear it down, and then have that going over the top. That could be really pretty. I don't want to cover all of the grunginess of the book, that's all. Let's see what other paper I have. A piece of that one. Doesn't really go with that one. It's so cute. Well, I want to tear this one down. I think I want to tear it by hand because I do not wish to, I don't want to cover all of that one. I mean, you will be able to see the back, but I don't want to cover all of it. I only want to cover a bit of it. So it might not peekaboo around too far from the postcard is what I'm thinking. Tear that off as well. I might use my ruler for that bit because I only want to tear a little bit off. And if I were to put that maybe like so, and just pretend I won't use that in that postcard. I'll put it off to the side, I could. And then I had my little piece of lace. Maybe I'll put it off to the other side there, where it's a bit more damaged. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to glue that on. Love that pink and orange. Love it. Really, you know, happy and springtime and fun. And I'm not opposed to a grungy book. And so this would just be a fun little Easter sort of journal. It's not huge. But the thing is, I'm going to do Midori with this one. So that means the signature can be removed and then stitched into an, you know, bigger spined journal. And maybe you could have, you know, then you could have a collection of all the different years that have been documented, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this down. Now, I didn't find, I'm going to re-glue that one, but I didn't find that the Giotto did its job. Naughty Giotto glue stick. I'm going to use this, and it will take a minute to dry. It's not going to like it, but it's going to be more secure. Okay. I'm going to put that about there. And this will spread the glue around behind it and help it stick. And I may come in with some washi tape or something as well, like the other one. So it's not a completed cover, I should say, but it's a started cover. And then I think I'll walk away from them and then have a think about what's next. And then this is going to go here, so I can glue that all down. So I just sort of eyeball about where I need to put my glue. Now, before you ask me about this bottle, it was gifted to me, so I don't actually remember where it came from. I can't remember if this lace is going to go around the other side or not, so I'll just do that bit. And then the next job is to really put the pages together. So we'll do that together. I won't do all of them because there's a lot, but we can do some. So just before anyone asks, I am using a PVA Vinaville glue. Love that, because that's not going to cover all of that lovely. And then one of these will slide in there. Oh, how cute. And then when you take it out, you've got the lovely Florentine paper. So we'll put that one aside. That one I'm going to glue again, the other one. And I need to just make some decisions about this one. So, just seeing, I don't even know how long I've been here. I need to clean my mat. So here, I'm going to leave that clipped there. That's going to go there. I'm thinking that's going to be too big because the other book was bigger, but I do like that. Then my issue is getting the transparency. I could use, excuse me, I've got a hiccup. I could use what's it called, you know, acetate, like acetate bags, but I do find that they can tear. I feel like if I attach anything on there, that is going to tear the envelope. So I'm thinking the option with this one is to glue the envelope on, but I'll have to do this after I've stitched in the signatures, and then decorate this and then put a tab on there and have that. Or I could put it, I know, because the opening's that way. I was thinking I could flip it round. Or otherwise I could put, you know, like some tracing paper there and then have a slide-in pocket. So we'll have to decide that. But I'm going to slide both of those in there because I like those for that one. And I can't finish that yet until I've chosen my pages. Then this one will be a similar thing. Let's see if I might like, because So I do really like how this one turns. See how it resists? I need to put more glue under there and make it stick. Because it curls. Whether I might like, let's just see some of these. Got a few other envelopes here. They're very fragile, so probably not the best choice. I might have to do some. They've actually got, this one's actually got its letter in, but don't you love that colour? I think that's a similar one. Oh no, the other one's a bit more greeny. This one's blue, but I think that would be really nice on here. I don't think I'm going to put a pocket on the front of these because they are very fragile. What I could do is I could actually, oh, that's an idea. I'm going to hinge that so it flips out. I'm going to hinge it. That's what I'm going to do. So this will attach over this fabric when I've glued in done my signatures, and then that's going to flip. That's going to be a flipper. And I'll flip it on that side because that's the strong side of the envelope. And here I'll reinforce a little bit just so it doesn't keep tearing. So that's good. That one's decided. And then this one here, this was the back of the book, and I put it on the front because that's the back, so it's in better condition. Because I thought this is going to be covered a little bit. Now I was going to maybe stitch a little piece of this and have that, glue that on there, and I think I will do that. It's just, I won't stitch it now. Put that there, and then I need to decide, and then that will glue, but I'm stitching into the signature, into the spine, so I need to remember that. So I could have something like this, and I would glue it over the top, obviously, and have the flippy idea. Or I could do, possibly, I think maybe the Florentine paper with one of these might be better, just because of the condition of the book. So let's see, what colour would we like? No, not the blue and the green. Oh, I have this paper too. This is just a craft paper, but it's very pretty. Something like that could even go on there. Then I would have my pocket like the other one, and then some sort of postcard. No, I don't think so. Oh, I'm thinking, looking like the green is the go. Let me just try this green. I love this paper. I absolutely love this paper. Oh, this one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so let's tear this one down. I'm going to tear a bit off the top, a bit off the bottom. See if I can hand tear it, because that just gives it a nice rough sort of edge. It's the first time using this paper. This is a new one. And then we need tear a bit there. So I'll put my Instagram, actually they're always, my Instagram details are always in the description list box, but I'll maybe put it up higher. And oh, well, that's a very bad tear, but that's okay. We will go with it. And then that way, if you want to pop over and see Mum's beautiful work, you can. So I'm going to glue that on there, and that's going to cover up all the tears. I'm going to leave that as is. And then I'm going to take this. I'm thinking, do I want to have a shorter pocket so that they're like maybe I could cut it down further and have them peekabooing out the top. Might do that. So, oh no, I think I'll cut, but I'll cut it this way. That's what I'll do. So I don't want it to be too tall. A smaller pocket. There we go. Because they are so cute. So then I need to glue that. First I'll glue this down, excuse me. Oh, I need to have a rest. Use my Giotto glue stick. This is fine. I'm gluing paper onto paper, so it'll be fine. Just make sure I put plenty of glue. So I can do this, but I can't do the rest. Then that lace is going to go there. Like that. So these ones will obviously they'll have more pages in them. I'm not going to exaggerate. I'm learning not to exaggerate with the number of pages in my signatures. So that way, because we put lots of pockets and things in the journals, you know, then they become very bulky. So I'll make sure I've trimmed this down enough before. Come on, ding dong, get it in there. I didn't. Yeah. I could even trim it down further. Will I do that? I think I will. I'll keep that little bit. That could be a little transparent belly band, excuse me. Why would I throw that out? Little transparent belly band. I'm going to have just a little pocket on this one. There. And then they are going to sit in there, and the little faces are going to peek out the top. So I'm going to put my little snip in. I'll be clever before I do my gluing. And I'm going to use PVA. So working on Easter covers, and they may elaborate a bit further. Who knows? There. I'm glad I got that one working again, because the holes were, it was blocked. Okay, let's flatten this and just run. And I still have to do the inside of these because there's so many of them. There's 5. We're only getting the exterior kind of done, not even fully done. It's all a bit of a process, but that's okay. We'll keep on working on it this week. Don't worry. There we go. Hopefully that will stick. If it doesn't, I just stick some more down and put a thing on, and then I think I'm going to have that postcard. You want to glue it shut, go in this one. They do have the little thing there, but it does, well, it kind of looks funny, but I'll just have to get my, where's my other ruler? Here. There. Anyway, that's going to go in there. Okay, so those are the exteriors of the cupboard. Oh, let's just have a look here about, I'm going to hinge that on there. Oh, well, what about hinging it with that? I love that. So I'm going to fold this. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to trim it to fit the card. It's a little hinge so it doesn't cover too much. Don't want to use my fabric scissors. Okay, and I'm just going to use PVA, not PVA. Where's the lid? I want to put the lid on because I don't want it to dry because it took me forever to get the glue to come out again. because I hadn't used it for a while. It was empty and I was lazy and I didn't feel it. So I don't want it to dry with glue in the thing. So I'm going to grab my envelope and attach. Leave a little gap. I'm going to go too far. About there. And then attach this like so. And then open this out. And I'm going to have something in there as well. I could have the other piece of it. Yeah, I'm going to glue that in there. Just get it in the crease and then I'll leave that to dry. I need to slip some glue under here. I didn't get any there. And that is going on, oops, excuse me, on the cover. I might leave that to dry before I close it. And that's going to go on the cover of this one. And then I'll hinge the other one as well. So there we go. Got all these cute little covers. Let's just recap. So I'm going to glue that on there. I've just got the back of the paper pad there that's really thick cardboard and taped it there, and then that's going to go over, and then on the inside I'm going to have some fabric in there. I actually need to do that before I do anything else, and I also need to put paper on here. So I may put Florentine paper. Sometimes I'll take some beautiful super old 1700s, or yes, usually 1700s book pages and put them on there. Put digital on there. And then this one is that one, that envelope there. And then this, I need to hinge that one still. And where's my other one? It's my little one. Oh, the other ones are over here. Poor things, they've already been discarded. There's this one and this one. And see, it's now sticking, starting to stick. I'm going to come back and revisit it and put some more glue under. And I'm also going to, I don't know whether I might tear some of this and put that there. I might put some book page there. I'm going to put something down here just to decorate it a little bit further. And then I may put some sort of tab on the top of my little postcard to so it's easier to pull out as well. So maybe, you know, pretty, I might even get it pink, put a pink tab on there or something like that. And this one, I don't know what postcard I wanted to put in. As I said, I have to audition them all. There's that one. That one's cute. I was thinking maybe this one. Yeah, that one. That's the one that's going in there, I think. So I'll leave it in there for now. Okay, so I hope that was fun and interesting for you. We will continue to work on these covers next time. And yep, I need to work on the inside as well. And I also need to choose my pages so that way these ones can be finished. But that's going to be hinged. That one already is hinged, just to give you the idea. And this one is already in the pocket, so that's really cute. I really love that. I'm going to just do a little few stitches in that and glue it on just like I glued on the lace. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great Sunday, and I will see you again soon. And don't forget, if you're interested in mum stitch pieces, they really are truly amazing. They will be on my Instagram by the time this video is up, so yep, pop over and check those out. See you soon. Bye.